Today we'll talk about another one of Death Battle's episodes. This is actually a decade old episode now. This episode's a decade old. I saw this when I was like 10 or 11. But today we'll talk about Vegeta versus Saddle. This is one of the older Death Battle episodes, a 10-year-old one already. And yeah, we're going to all care both characters. And again, this episode was created before Dragon Ball Super as well. But, you know, we'll be using the Dragon Ball Super version, the most powerful versions. No, we're using we're doing the first battle. Vegeta at the end of Dragon Ball Z, where it's Vegeta at the end of Dragon Ball Z, and I don't care about Best Buy, but Vegeta at the end of all Dragon Ball Z was at least Solar System over Super Saiyan 2. So past Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Saiyan 2, then Master Super Saiyan Goku with his modern power up. Managed to do a Kid Buu. FTL, so the Master V FTL and Super Saiyan forms, at least Master V FTL and Super Saiyan forms. Strength, planet level, and basically yes. But Vegeta is at least Solar System level at the end of Dragon Ball Z. He's not as high as Galaxy level or Universal, but yeah. The thing that they used in this death battle was Vegeta's intelligence. Vegeta's intelligence, of course, he would obviously know that the Shadow form, the Super Shadow could only last a certain amount of time, and all of Shadow's best feats were done in the Super Shadow form. Okay, all of Shadow's feats without the Super Shadow form are large power. The first feats are planet level. Boss and Sonic Adventure can utilize for potential cast emeralds to defeat an emerald after giving a cast emeralds for him to absorb. With a single emerald could move a continent or split the planet. Large planet over there goes up to multi-solar system level. Far superior to the energy output of final egg blast that is powered up by the chaos emeralds. So, and this is excluding in the super form, where Super Shadow is universal plus and low multiversal level if we're using the Solaris feats. And if we even exclude inhibitors, Super Shadow would probably defeat Vegeta no way, no how. It's kind of Super Shadow would probably be like Beerus to the Dragon Ball Z verse. It will probably be so powerful and so strong because Beerus is also, I believe, is also at least more multiversal level as well. I think this would be pretty easy if we're using the Dragon Ball Z version. But again, this is in 2011, so Death Battle, of course, again and again and again, does not look at those sources. Like of Scout versus Tracer, like of course Superman versus Goku. It seems that Death Battle likes to ignore the sources, and Solaris is literally as powerful as like Beerus, I think, one multiversal level. Okay, Solaris was an immeasurable being. Okay, and he beat Solaris. Yeah, Solaris in the game. Okay, World Multiversal level, which is, I believe, on the same level as Beerus, Zeno, the high tiers in the Dragon Ball verse, and Shadow, of course, with the help of Silver and Sonic, beat this character, but they had to move and fight him. Okay, you're telling me that Super Shadow, would be defeated, and again, Vegeta will just wait out Super Shadow, but even then, Shadow is at least superior to the. Okay, where was it? Is at least superior, of course, to the Final Egg Blaster. The Final Egg Blaster, which in the Sonic universe was used in Sonic Battle, so they was completely ignored because Sonic Battle was non-canon, but they used GT as feeds, so GT is now non-canon. Okay, same thing with people saying that Waluigi's father. This is the same sense as Waluigi is father because Waluigi can't scale to Mario, which is virtually impossible. Even though Waluigi is able to beat Mario in sports and stuff, is probably equal in power to Wario. Okay, but Shadow and of course Sonic is Shadow's equal. Would be his equal here and his counterpart, which would also make Sonic on multiversal Star Wars level. Well, but this Death Egg thing, which Shadow is superior to, is able to obliterate several styles in one burst. Massively faster than White, can reach up to several styles, and Shadow is of course superior to this vehicle. Superior! Okay? Superior to it. Shadow is superior to it. Okay? Fouls by a foul amount to the energy output of this super weapon. Okay? But now I could be using the Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super, because that's like the one that everybody cares about, Dragon Ball Super. The end of at the end of Dragon Ball Super, okay, does anyone really care about the old death battle? But yeah, they completely ignored that stuff. But yeah, Super Cell is not gonna survive Super Vegeta, okay, because Super Cell still has a time limit. Of course, if you remove the limits, but Super Cell would probably still win because Super Cell is still multiversal. But Super Cell's main weakness is that Super Cell does have a time limit. It does have a time limit on it, okay, because Cell would run out of energy. And yeah, Cell, as a Super Saiyan Blue, at the universal terminal power, he's seen fighting with Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Bulma's Cruise Liner at the same race run he fought many years ago. He also fought against Super Saiyan Broly alongside Goku. And he kept up with Broly, and yeah, he kept up with Broly, who basically is around the same level as them. And yeah, Vegeta still has this. Yeah, Vegeta would just outsmart Shadow at the end of that battle. Vegeta would just outsmart Shadow at the end of the battle if we're using it. Of course, if we're using Archie Shadow would absolutely win, right? Because he's basically like the same level as Sonic in that. But another thing is Shadow is also immortal, type 1 immortal, so he can still be killed. But now, and yeah, one of Shadow's weakness is that the Chaos Emeralds, of course, lasts for a limited amount of time. Chaos Boost as well, and Super Shadow lasts for a certain amount of time. So Super Shadow lasts for a certain amount of time as well. It does not last forever. Again, Super Saiyan Blue does not last forever either. So we have both of that. It's really this battle is really gonna be who outlasts who. Where it's according to Death Battle, Vegeta would outlast Shadow and Shadow would lose. But even if we're talking about original Vegeta and Shadow, original Vegeta is weaker at the end of Dragon Ball Z than Shadow, because Shadow is far superior to the Egg Destroyer, which is basically was able to destroy several stars at once. This is a machine that is basically like the Star Killer base from the Star Wars, the Force Awakens, where they destroyed several planets at once. This thing is superior to that, and it destroyed various stars, and Shadow's energy is superior to the output of that machine. But of course, Death Battle is not going to talk about that. They probably completely neglected it and said, oh, it's not canon, so we're not going to talk about it. But of course, they use GT. Like GT is really canon to Dragon Ball either. Even though they dismissed GT as non-canon a long time ago. Okay? But yeah, and especially without limiters, okay, Shadow would probably win. If we remove all limiters to the super form and all that stuff, Shadow would win. All the limiters as well, higher without limiters as well. Because Shadow also has limiters on his power. So, and also another thing is Shadow can never tire. Shadow can never tire too. Okay? And you're telling me that Vegeta would out-tire Shadow. If we're talking about Super Saiyan, Vegeta at the end of Dragon Ball Z versus Shadow. Because Shadow can never tire. Stated in the guide, I think it's Sonic 06, the guide of Sonic the Hedgehog. It is stated that Shadow can never tire. Shadow's gene is so that he never tires and never grows old, and can call upon the power of the Chaos Emeralds to use his secret Chaos powers. So this is stated by the Sonic manual itself. The actual source material is telling you Shadow has infinite power. He has infinite power, basically. He can never tire. He never grows old. And according to Death Battle, That's the reason why Vegeta wins. That's the reason why Vegeta wins because Sato would be out tired by Vegeta. Even though it really is stated by the Sonic 06 book, okay, Sato never tires. Okay, he never tires. And Vegeta has very high stamina. Okay, he can train for days with minimal rest while constantly pushing himself to words like Goku does. But that's still not Sato's infinite stamina, limitless stamina, because he's never can tire. Sato can never tire, according to the Sonic 06 book, which is Sonic 06 is still. I don't think Sonic 06 is canon anymore to the Sonic universe, but even then, the Solaris feats from Sonic 06, and in that game, Sato can never get tired. Sato can never get old. Sato is immortal. Okay, but it would be the opposite way around. Okay, opposite way around. Sato it would be the opposite. Okay, it would be the opposite then. This is the one death battle that's sort of been debunked a long time ago. Okay, because I know it was debunked by Seth the programmer a long time ago, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, Death Battle never does the research. Like, they said, like, for example, Tracer versus Scout, they literally said a wall level character. Again, Tracer was featless at the time, but they literally said that Scout and Tracer were equals. But that basically but again, they paid a wall level character, and then we have animating line saying that Scott would win because the TF2 fanboys threw a temper tantrum over that battle because C was because C was a newer character, even though they have actual war behind. It was after they had actual war behind Tracer that C was building level, at least small building level. Okay, which is definitely far higher than wall level. Okay, definitely far higher than wall level. Okay, the Overwatch verse is definitely far higher than the TF2 verse. Okay, and yeah, this is just another bad death battle. I watched this one like a couple of times when I was younger, but it's just when you look at the fact some of these older death battles, especially Superman versus Goku, Captain Marvel versus Shazam, really saying that Captain Marvel is planet level, like. It was a Captain Marvel versus Superman, but it's still the same thing, okay? Captain Marvel versus Shazam scales to Superman anyways. So I'll probably talk about Shazam versus Captain Marvel as well. That one, basically, Death Battle basically saying that Captain Marvel's planet level, okay? And Captain Marvel is, far weaker than, Shazam because, Shazam would still win. But they're saying that Captain Marvel is not solar system level, solar system level at all. Shazam stomps Captain Marvel using the Death Battle Wars. They're saying that Captain Marvel is multi-continental, even though she is not multi-continental, basically, according to Death Battle's own data. But yep, there we go. This is basically about Vegeta versus Sato, the Death Battle that... It's just... Once I learned more about this one, it just gets worse. And again, this video, we're using just Dragon Ball Z feats, so not even using Super feats. If we're using Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta would probably just beat Sato, because Sato still just multi-solar system level, which is still far lower than Universe Plus. Okay, it's not Universe Plus, Universal level Plus. Okay, because again, Super Sato has a time limit on it. Okay, but again, they just said Sato's planet level and that's it. Okay, ignoring feats that are really saying that Sato has infinite energy, infinite power. Okay, he can never tire. Literally ignoring the fact that he's more powerful than a machine that is multi-galaxy level. And Vegeta does more, not multi-galaxy level, multi-solar system level. And, he is far superior to that. So Vegeta would be far inferior to Sato, just like that machine. So yeah, this death battle is just bullshit. Just like Tracer versus, at least they got that one right, Tracer versus Scout. But it's bullshit. Just like Goku versus Superman. Okay, and yeah, I really like Dragon Ball Z, but the facts matter more than which character I like more. Okay, Because it's lots of characters that I like more than certain characters that would be sit stomped by characters that are lower on my most liked characters list. Okay. For example, Diva from Overwatch would be destroyed by Vegeta. But I put Diva higher on my favorite characters list. Same thing with Alita. Alita will be destroyed by Vegeta. Okay, but Vegeta, but Alita on my list of characters is higher on that list. So yeah, this death battle is just complete and utter bullshit. They sort of at least did more actual research than before making this battle. Okay, absolutely ridiculous. Goodbye.